Sorry, am I doing the introduction?
No, I'm doing the introduction.
Oh, good.
You're welcome.
Who's going first?
I'm already doing it.
Honch is going first.
I am.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to this episode of Don't Tell Our Wives. And
Don't tell my wife.
well, yeah, it's usually
Don't do it.
It's usually your wife and
my
Jethro's
wife, yeah.
wife. So it's where we get around and we talk about things that we don't want our wives to know, which is just what's going on in
Mine
the world.
doesn't even know I'm here, so really don't tell
On
her.
a Friday night. Yeah. I'm just going to go out.
Work late.
Yeah.
She still thinks I'm going to meet her for
I'm
dinner.
out in the barn working on the car.
Yeah. Yeah. I got to go pump the brakes.
Where's he at?
In the garage.
I'm pooping. Where are you? I've been dumping for hours now.
Yeah, I can't feel my lower legs.
Ooh, man. I'm so numb.
Yeah. So on this week's episode of
Don't Tell Our Wives. It's still new to us, folks. So we're really trying to get it.
Yeah, but
I think it still says delay radio on here, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't.
No.
Jethrow, did you have a stroke when you wrote those titles down?
No, I just have terrible handwriting.
What does that
Let's
say?
see.
We have a lot of
Introduce
strokes
us.
here.
Okay. Honch. Fans coming for Miley.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Coming. Fans coming for Miley.
Cuban making tacos.
And then after that, Jethro is going to do cues from Reddit.
Yeah,
Questions from
the
Reddit.
internet there, and then we have
D has a
cockpit coffee.
Yeah, D has a big fat cockpit coffee.
Grinding them beans.
And then Bubba is Georgia woman. Georgia.
George.
That's how you
They
know.
got some good stories.
That's how you know I stayed down there for a minute.
Real good peaches down there.
Real good pizza, man. Them Georgia pizzas.
Yeah. Hey, come get you some cowboy, y'all.
Spilling out of her apple bottoms.
Y'all.
Bless your
Oh, I'm
heart.
sorry. That's Nelly. That's St.
Yeah.
Louis, sir.
Apple bottom. For us down in North Carolina, that was slang for an old man crapping his pants.
Just spilling right out. Spilling out of
We got another apple bottom.
Just
That's
rolling
amazing.
out there, right? Shake your pant leg out there, Bobby.
That's funny. That's what that
great.
means in North Carolina. But you cross the border over to Georgia and apple bottom with a big old booty.
Actually, I just
Boots
made
with
that.
the
I just made that up. That wasn't actually true, but it should.
Now
be.
it is.
And now, seven other people
It's been
think that that's true.
It's been established now.
Right.
Speaking of apple bottoms,
Call North Carolina and let them know to change their law now.
Yeah.
State law.
So Honch, you've been stalking Miley Cyrus,
Or
or someone else has?
Yes.
definitely
Well,
about
somebody did.
Stalking the stalker.
This article is about me.
So somebody wrote this about me a long time ago. At a Miley Cyrus concert, you guys know who Miley Cyrus is, right?
Yeah.
Completely
Yeah.
Montana.
train
Hannah
wreck.
Montana Extreme.
Oh yeah. Basically, she's Billy Ray Jr. is what it is. She's like everything that Billy Ray Cyrus could have been. She is times 10, minus all the talent. So,
So if you're listening, Miley,
yeah.
Huge fans.
Huge fan of your music
Huge.
when it's on mute.
Yeah.
Huge fan. Love the videos though. Great videos. She's got a bunch of nudes out there now. There's one of her like doing bad stuff. Anyway, look it
Wrecking
up.
ball. Yeah.
Look it up. You'll
I
love
came on your wrecking ball.
Wrecking balls.
I came in like a wrecking ball. So
Ka-ching.
the title of this is Miley Cyrus obsessed van busted in Vegas.
Oh, Vegas. Of course it happened in Vegas.
Allegedly, this guy wanted to impregnate Miley Cyrus. I say allegedly because he only posted it on Instagram, Facebook, his old MySpace, some Google stuff, and then sent out a bunch of emails about how he was going to do it.
Did you see the article on Google Plus?
Yeah, no, nobody saw it on Google Plus because nobody's on Google.
Google what?
So this dude shows up. David Rumsey is his name.
Rumsey wanted some
Honch,
bumsy.
you're not supposed to use your real name.
Whoopsie daisy.
Whoops, mistaken. So this dude, David Rumsey, shows up at her concert in Vegas at T-Mobile Arena over there, and it's right over by the Luxor. It's like right next to where we used to stay when we were, scissoring.
Yeah.
Sisters?
Oh, well, yeah, scissor me timbers. So anyway, she's got a concert over there. This dude literally tells everyone he knows that he's going to go knock Miley Cyrus up. Nobody does anything.
Yeah.
He goes on Facebook, goes on Instagram. He's posting pictures and he's, doing comments and stuff about how he's going to go knock one out in Miley Cyrus. And so this guy ends up at the concert. Nobody stops him from going to the concert, mind you. They let him buy a ticket. His name is everywhere. Her whole security team, they have pictures of this guy's face. If you see this guy, don't let him into this concert.
Really?
It's everywhere.
Security they got there.
So they were aware that this was happening.
Exactly. And not to mention, look at this guy. I wish if you guys want, just Google David Rumsey, and you can see a picture
David
of this
Ramsey.
creeper.
Wow.
Sounds like
He looks really happy.
Dude.
Sounds like a knockoff of David Ramsey. He's just perpetually drunk and gives you financial advice.
Yeah, not Dave Ramsey. David Rumsey.
Rumsey. Just drinks rum all the time.
Little
Rumsey
Captain
and
Morgan
Coke.
in there. Yeah. So this guy goes there. Miley Cyrus's security picks this guy out of the crowd from like 50 feet away. They go out and they get this guy. So this dude had like a note on him that basically said he was going to bring back, he was going to bring back Michael Jackson, Prince, and Tupac from the dead, and David, Miley, Michael Jackson, Prince, and Tupac were all going to party together that night. This guy was straight, completely out of it.
So the knocking her up part wasn't even nearly close to the craziest thing on his mind.
Yeah, the craziest thing in his mind is that Tupac is dead. Everyone knows he's still alive.
Wouldn't that be the most
alive.
Wouldn't that be the most extreme music video ever?
Most extreme.
Tupac,
Oh my
video
God.
in
Miley,
general.
Yeah, and Prince.
Michael Jackson.
Did you?
Prince, and then David Rumsey rubbing one out in the back. No thanks.
One heck of a party, though.
Right.
David Rumsey.
David Rumsey.
Pregnant rain. Pregnant
Oh my
rain.
God. Oh
Thanks for
my
ruining
God.
that one.
Yeah, let's see.
Pregnant
Tweets.
rain, Pregnant rain. So,
and
did
this
he go
guy,
to jail?
Yeah, he's probably still there. This guy, he also blames Donald Trump for what happened at the concert.
Of
Basically,
course.
getting caught.
Of course.
Is what that's what TMZ said.
The
so
new
it's
thanks a
probably
lot,
fake.
Obama.
Fake news.
Thanks a lot, Trump.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Lincoln. What a jerk. God, yeah. So that's it, man. This dude,
Man.
he wants so bad to knock up Miley Cyrus.
So
After
basically, he's crazy.
yeah, pretty much. After seeing Miley Cyrus nude, though, I definitely don't want to knock her up. Like, she's the last person. Jethrow, I'd rather knock you up than Miley Cyrus.
If he brings Michael Jackson back,
I mean,
then
you got nice legs and nice, good arms from lifting parts all
Stuff,
day.
yeah. Doing things.
Lifting parts all day. If you know what I
parts?
mean.
Yeah.
But if
Little baby ones.
if he brings Michael Jackson back, though, they can film live action Thriller.
Yeah.
Excuse
Oh,
me,
wait, no, I'm sorry. That was
still
Rick
sick.
James. Give it to me, baby.
Rick James.
Rick James.
So on that note,
Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully there's less creepy people on the internet when you were looking for questions from Reddit, Jethro.
only one
Yes,
that I
this
know.
question has nothing to do with what the previous story was.
Okay, we'll make it.
This comes from username
Bring Tupac back.
Dusty Shitus.
Dusty Shizer.
Shitus.
Shitus?
Yes.
Skittis?
Oh, Dusty Shizer.
Skittish, maybe? I don't know.
Okay.
Shizer.
Anyways,
Thanks, Dusty.
they ask.
German.
They ask, how do you cook your ramen? What do you add to it?
How do I cook it?
A packet that comes in the package.
Yeah.
What do I add to it? Well, I add that. I start by adding water.
Water.
And then after that, I add that little salt
And
packet
heat.
of death.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then I like to dump an egg, maybe a chicken, maybe a steak
Put
in there.
egg in yours?
I love it.
You're like making like one of the bibibops?
Yeah, well,
Bibibops?
it's like ramen, only it's not real good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, when I make it.
You know what's really funny? You ever see, like, I'll see people at the store when they're shopping for ramen, and you can tell that like when they grab that big like 64 pack that they're like slightly embarrassed that they're about to get all that for like $1.36.
Right, because they grab it and they like just like slam it in the cart and then they put a bunch of stuff on top of it like it's like, you know, you're a 25-year-old getting a bunch of adult
They're like,
Depends.
I'm sorry I'm buying such crappy food and I'm so cheap. And then I walk over and I reach up to the top shelf. I go for the top shelf.
Ooh, the top ramen.
That's when it comes with its own bowl.
Ooh,
you know, with the dry vegetables.
Cup o' noodles.
Yeah. I go all
nice.
out. I get like
I was trash.
You gotta
once
get your
too.
vegetables.
Yeah, gotta get my vegetables.
See, I take the ramens and I boil the water, but then after I cook the noodles, I drain the water. I'll put the packet in,
So it turns into like a sticky mess.
and then you add cheese and hot sauce, and you cut up little hot dogs.
I could see the hot dogs.
And then you go right back to the trailer you came from.
Yeah, I
then you
remember
take another hit from the bomb.
I remember my third grade diet.
Full disclosure, I came from a single parent family.
Yeah,
I call them ramen dogs. Dude.
the rum dog.
Bro, rum dog and bail. Rum dog and bail.
I had roommates in school that didn't even
all
cook
dog
it.
ramen.
They just put the powder in the packet and
Just
crunched
snort
it up
right off the table.
and just ate it like
raw.
chips. Yeah.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah, sitting there in
Yuck.
class
Yeah.
crunching. Like,
Oh,
Do you know that each packet of ramen is actually 2 servings?
I feel like we've talked about this
Have
before.
we talked about that? Did
there's
you
like
guys know?
400 billion carbs and like half a brick of ramen.
Yeah.
well,
but
if you're looking at that, then why are you buying it?
you know, right?
If you're looking at it, you can afford the Chef Boyardee.
Right.
Move it over 6 feet.
Yeah, I'll make those and then I'll take them out and then I'll pan fry them a lot of times with a little bit of olive
I
oil.
get that.
The other thing that I thought was interesting, you know, like when in cooking, you know, they'll talk about like seasoning the pan and you can kind of get the flavor of like everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was this guy, I was reading an article and
Tell me more, Martha.
yeah, he was asking if people leave like the leftovers from the other ramen to dry in the bowl, so when they make ramen again, like it like seasons it.
Oh, so you deglaze with more ramen?
Yeah,
You're a real piece of crap guy.
yeah. Isn't that disgusting?
God, that sounds awful.
I was like, yeah, I don't really think that's what you're supposed to
I
do.
think
No,
the
I'm
closest
pretty sure you
thing
should wash
that I
that
do
out.
should probably
is that I don't wash out my coffee cup in between coffees.
Okay.
Now, do you
Like
wash it out
ever?
like every day?
No.
Oh,
never.
you don't?
I never wash it out.
You're disgusting.
But it's just black coffee.
Yeah, that's cool. Coffee skin is cool. Yeah, that's fine.
Coffee skin.
It's coffee skin.
Like
No
I don't
big
put
deal.
creamer in it.
Oh! You just. I like my coffee like I like my men. Black and strong.
black and bitter.
Yeah, black and bitter.
He's out
black
to
and
get
hot.
you.
Oh god. Oh my god, dude.
So ramen noodles.
The best thing I've ever added to ramen noodles.
Black coffee.
No, but I think that might be okay. Have you ever put black coffee in barbecue?
Yeah,
barbecue
Dude,
sauce.
Oh, yeah,
changes
yeah.
the game. Completely changes the game.
Yeah,
but
I had
I'm thinking ramen noodles, a little bit of peanut butter, and some crushed up peanuts and some chicken.
So it's like a pad
peanut
thai.
Like a pad thai, yeah.
A pad thai for like under
Thai's
$2.
good.
Yeah, we call it trash thai. You get a little bit of that fajita chicken that's already cooked in the package. What is
painted
that? I
on
broke up some
grilled marks.
KFC. Yeah, the painted on grilled marks. Is that food safe paint?
So
nope.
Here's what I want you guys to
liquid
do.
smoke.
I want you guys to arrange for somebody in your family or whatever, babysitter, to take your kids, have a nice romantic dinner, okay? But what you're gonna make is what Honch just described.
Oh yeah.
Which is the ramen noodles
Trash
with
tie?
the peanut butter.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Make sure you like
Yeah.
some old KFC
Make sure
or some
you gotta
like some
cook it. You
Popeyes
gotta
tenders.
cook it in an empty Doritos chip bag though.
Oh god.
Yeah, I made
It's
my
kind of
own.
like a walking taco.
Yeah. Hey, but I made my own panko. I made my own panko.
It's kind of like a walking taco. Only I made it in the toilet.
But when you
It's like prison wine.
it was
Prepared it while I bathed.
Yeah, it was easier to mix that way. Then like the chips, you gotta like salt bay it. Like, as soon as you set
the guy on the internet with the salt.
set the thing.
Oh god!
Bon appetit, honey.
Bon appetito.
Yeah.
I hope you're hungry.
Yeah.
God, ramen and tube steak tonight. Baby, you can get anything you want. Happy anniversary. You can get anything you want off a $1 menu.
Anything you want. Yeah.
Hey, take a tea top out so you can order.
You're gonna need a strong cup of coffee to wake you up from that death.
Yeah, I can hear it now through the drive-through window. Hey, Joe Dirt, turn your Firebird off so your wife can order it.
Yeah.
Joe Dirte.
It's Dear Tay, don't try to church it up, Dirt.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a meal disaster.
Yeah, it's a mouthful, all right.
Coffee nearly caused a in-flight disaster. Did you guys hear about this?
No.
No.
Sounds delicious, though.
Coming from Reuters.
I hope somebody spilled it right in someone's face.
Well, not quite, but close.
Oh, I'll stop
Cockpit
talking.
coffee spill forces commercial jet to make emergency landing.
Oh,
Yes.
Is that
nice.
what
Nice.
caused that like really drastic descent?
No,
Oh, is
not,
that a different
not
story?
that. That was a
Okay.
different. That was a different flight.
I'm guessing that crappy customers caused it, is what it was.
So a commercial flight with 326 people on board were forced to make an emergency landing when hot coffee was accidentally spilled over the cockpit control panel over the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh my God.
According to a report Thursday, the Airbus A330, which is a pretty sizable aircraft, was flying to Cancun. So these are people going on
Oh man.
vacation, clearly.
My God.
From Frankfurt and landed in Shannon in Ireland with hot liquid causing a strong electrical burning smell and then smoke rising from the panel. The captain decided to divert the flight, and the report from Air Accidents Investigation Branch said.
I'd love to hear the black box recording on that one.
yeah.
Get the napkins. Get the napkins.
They were, yeah.
Suck it up. Suck it up before it gets in there.
Stop calling me Shirley.
Yeah. I wonder what kind of coffee it was. Like, did he grab a McCafe before he got on a flight? So
Yeah.
clearly, it had to be a pilot, right? Because they don't let anybody into the cockpits
Unless
anymore.
you're a
The
kid.
stewardess, maybe.
The stewardess
Yeah.
probably brought the coffee.
Yeah, stewardess probably brings whatever.
So there was no injuries, thank goodness, which happened
Except
a
for
while
the
ago.
control panel.
And
Sure, that was cheap.
They did not identify the airline, but said it had since changed procedures to ensure that cup lids are provided for flights on all routes.
How is that possible that they don't give you a lid for your cup?
Now
You're flying the
they
damn
decide,
plane.
you know what?
Oh, you're
we should have a
30,000
lid on
feet,
this.
You're probably okay.
We should.
Oh my God. Hey, do you think... Hey, Virgin Airlines, do you think you could buy somebody like a tumbler or something? Like, is that too much? They gave us crappy tumblers at my work. You
Hey,
can't
man,
do it at some airline?
Just you're texting, and with the guys like texting one of his buddies, just landed, almost died on the flight. What happened? Coffee.
Coffee.
Got bit by the coffee.
Or maybe the stewardess brought him really crappy coffee, and so he just
Yeah, right.
he just
Threw it right at her
He
face.
just threw it right at the instrument
Threw
panel.
it right in the jennies. I thought you were going to say... Beat the top end with the head.
This is your captain in the cockpit. We're going to make a quick diversion to this airport. We spilled a little bit of cold brew on the panel. It's smoking quite aggressively. We can't see the ground.
Thanks a lot, Mark.
Up, down, left, right, not sure. Can somebody look out their window and tell me if they see anything out there? Is there anything out there we could land
scream
in?
really loud when we get...
Someone tell me where
that?
the sun is.
We're going to go ahead and have the flight attendants please take a seat and get some extra creamer up here in the cockpit.
And Martha, you're fired.
Yeah. Spills coffee, immediately turns on the seatbelt. Ding dong. People are screwing with the little the air jets that like if you have them tight enough they can like cut your skin with a blade of hot forceful air.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Hot
coffee almost took down a mega airliner over the Atlantic Ocean.
That is awesome. I was so waiting for the story to be like, some stewardess was like walking back with some coffee and spilled it in someone's crotch and just burned their genitals off.
Yeah.
Oh, now we got to land.
did a desk pop.
The guy's pissed. Pop, pop, pop.
Have you guys
It
ever?
was the marshal.
You guys ever been hit with the cart?
The marshal.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, right
been hit with the
dude,
cart.
right in the leg. I'm always
Yeah.
on the outside. They get me right in the knee every time.
I didn't get the lip, but I got the elbow, and then they told me
With
to
the
watch
cart?
out for it.
Yeah,
I was
they
sleeping.
usually-
After they hit you.
Yeah.
Yeah. They said, "What are you doing? Hey, get out of the way."
Hey, fat boy,
Yeah.
move your fat arm. Move that ham hock out of the
Can't you see I'm trying
I
to
don't-
serve drinks here?
I don't fly unless I get a window seat. So
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh, I hate the window seat.
What?
Yeah, I'm
What do
an
you
aisle.
look at?
I'm an aisle kind of guy. What do I look at?
Yeah.
All the hooers around me.
Hooers?
I mean, what I meant to say was my book.
Shit. I wonder if a Georgia woman was on that flight. Bubba.
It probably wasn't this Georgia woman. This
She
one.
I spilled the coffee on the cockpit things.
Oh,
So she was
spilled
accused
the coffee
of
in my cockpit.
borrowing a badge and gun to get free snacks.
Who was?
This Georgia woman.
Prove it. I say prove it.
She impersonated a police officer to get some snacks.
I
Sounds
believe
like something you
it
would
was
do.
it was a parole officer.
She was a parole
her
officer.
friend. Her friend is a parole officer with a
Okay.
badge and a gun.
Okay.
She's out in the
Wink and
car.
a gun.
This Georgia woman wanted some snacks. She
Okay.
wanted to use, the badge and gun. Be like, hey, I can just walk in. Oh yeah, I'm police. Just give me some snacks.
Is that how that works?
What?
Yeah, I guess that's her thought
Anything
process.
stealing,
If
kids,
I have a
everyone
badge and
involved?
gun, I
Hey.
can just steal
I
it.
just want
Hey.
some product.
So
I'm a cop.
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
a donut. Stat.
Yeah.
not only that,
You're going to
there
jail.
happened to be an officer there that kind of witnessed the whole thing
God.
and thought it was a little suspicious, I don't think she's like waving the gun around demanding snacks. I think she just kind of just nonchalantly tried to get some snacks. And she walked out and she driving down the road. Cop pulls her over. She still has the badge on and still has the gun on and her bag of snacks. And in the passenger seat is her friend.
Her parole officer friend.
Parole officer
owns
friend.
the bag.
That is the actual owner of the gun and badge. And they are both in big trouble. And
That is awesome.
God,
No, we do it all the time.
So
Just
what-
bring my gun in there and
so-
they'll give you food.
So if tempted, what snacks would you impersonate a police officer for?
Oatmeal cream pies. Boom.
Wow, there was like
Munchies.
no delay in that.
Nothing at all.
I need some clarity here.
The doubles.
Okay.
Thank you.
I know where you're
going.
Hey, we're both fat, okay? I got it. I got it. We're both north of 250 right now, so yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool Ranch Munchies.
Oh,
Yeah, buddy.
Sexy.
Yeah.
Sexy.
See, I like the
That's going to be something gross.
no,
Dim nuts.
they're like
Original corn
Swiss cake rolls, but they're like the strawberry shortcake.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Those are
yes.
good. You know what I
Yes.
do with those? Because when they make them, they're like flat on something and like the icing runs down. I just nibble the edge.
Can you make that noise one more time? Oh, yeah.
I nibble.
Now you're talking. Yeah,
that frosting.
Get it.
I nibble the frosting off the edge. And then,
I like the way
and
you
then
nibble.
I peel it into my mouth.
Just peel it all into your mouth. Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah,
That's funny.
that's how I like to eat those.
I need to go home now.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
for the extra big nutty bars.
Oh, yeah. The wide boys.
Yeah,
I just ate 7 of those the other day.
yeah.
Now, do you eat bite by
7
bite or
doubles.
layer by layer?
I eat the layers, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you do layers?
Yeah.
You're a real piece of crap. You
Except
know
for
that?
that one time, except for that time I almost died in my car.
I thought we were friends. Yeah.
So funny story.
Was that a nutty bar?
It was a nutty bar. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I was driving on the freeway and back tires were bald, I'm pretty sure, and the road was wet. Well, I hit a pothole and that was enough to jostle the rear end of my car out. So my car at 70 miles an hour turned completely sideways on the highway, and I thought I was gonna die. And,
With a nutty bar in one hand.
yeah, and then it slid.
Was it a nutty bar or nutter butter? I thought it was a nutter butter.
No.
It was a nutty bar?
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah. So I was biting one of those nutty bars.
You didn't drop the nutty bar, did you?
I had it. No. I had it in the back of my mouth. I was like,
held it the whole time.
I had it in the back of my mouth.
I had clinched down on it, so my car slid into the median and like spent. What I didn't think about this is the rate of speed that my car was going. If I would have hit a bump, I would have flipped. I would have flipped that car.
Yeah.
So I'd have probably would have killed me because I was.
Thank God you saved the nutty bar,
Because I was going 75 or 80 when my car turned sideways.
Oh my God.
So,
that's the rest of that nutty bar still coming up.
When I had stopped, I had the nutty bar out, but I had clenched down my back teeth so hard on it that I literally like cemented my teeth together. That's how hard I buckled down. Yeah, the nutty bar.
You should definitely be the next Little Debbie spokesperson.
Yeah.
Dedication.
And that's what saved my life. That's right. Delicious wafers, chocolate and peanut butter.
Without that nutty bar, I might have bit my tongue off. I held strong the whole time.
That's right.
The hospital said they never seen anything like it.
Oh my God!
Oh my
They're like,
God!
sir, you turned several layers into one layer.
Just impacted into a nutty bar diamond.
That's instant cavity.
That's got to be a Guinness Book record, right?
Instant cavity. I hope. Yeah.
Well, at least for him, how long a nutty bar's lasted? That one lasted like 14 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah,
I wrecked for 10 minutes.
I really didn't have enough time to like process what had actually just happened while it happened. I was just kind of like, oh boy.
Now, question. After this wreck was all said and done, when you were in the median, did you finish eating the nutty bar?
No, because I couldn't find the rest of it.
Oh.
I basically had
you finished what was in your mouth.
I had the section. Well, I like physically pulled
Once
my
you
mouth
got your
apart.
jaw open.
Yeah. I mean, I was clenched
Did they get
down.
the jaws of life out?
No, I was fine. I drove my car back out on the road. It was covered in mud, and I could only see out half the windshield. And
Good.
yeah,
That's safe.
And it's no joke because I posted.
And then
it
he pulled
on
out the
Facebook when I
other
posted
nutty
my-
bar from the package and just continued on down the road.
Drove into my subdivision,
Looking through the little peephole
Just got one
between
of
all the
these.
spats
Yeah.
of
One of
mud.
these on the windshield.
I got
It's the Michigan snow.
I got chunks of mud and 3-foot long blades of grass coming out of my wheels. Driving into my subdivision.
What happened to you? Rough day at the office.
Long day.
That reminds
Lost
me.
the nutty bar. Lost the nutty bar.
That reminds me of riding down the highway with one of my buddies.
Yeah.
And he had this little Cavalier, this manual stick shift Cavalier. We're going 60 down the highway, dry pavement. He goes, "Watch this," and I always know whenever he says it, that something bad's
he's
gonna
gonna do
happen.
something awesome.
Is it who I think it is?
It is.
Hold my beer and
So
go try
he
it.
goes,
Say
"Watch this,"
buckaroo.
and this is what he does. We're going 65. He pulls the e-brake on dry pavement.
God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, I know exactly who that
we
is.
go sideways, completely sideways, and straight into the ditch.
Hey, watch this. I'm about to ruin the rest of my day. I involuntarily ruin the rest of my day.
Cars are practically disposable anyway, so
So I paid $14 and I got 3 more.
All right, well, fellas, I think that's all that we have for this episode.
What did we learn today, did you say?
do you
Don't get
want-
between D and his nutty bar.
Right. Yeah.
It'll wreck your life over
Yeah.
a nutty bar.
I will not spill my coffee by the captain of my flight.
Jennies are safe.
Which we have one coming up here in
Yeah.
December.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spirit Airlines.
Yeah. It'll be
Hey,
okay.
maybe they'll sponsor us. Give me free luggage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'll
tell
be
me on
all right.
Instagram.
good luck.
It'll be all right.
Dude, the cost of the luggage costs almost as much as the damn ticket.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not cool. I just had a weird noise come up out of my stomach.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
That was
All right. Well, be sure to listen to us and review us on iTunes, Spotify, Google
51.
Play, wherever you listen to podcasts. And remember to not tell our wives.